Boo, my name is Samir.
Boo, my name is Tarek.
Boo, my name is Derek. And we are
STD.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Trial 1.
378.
378!
308.
308.
Now on to the steps of the problem, but first there's a little something.
In trial 1, the marble went 0.378 meters in 0.95 seconds. For the Y component, we used a displacement of 0, so we didn't factor in the height of the cannon. So we used 0.95 for time and negative 9.8 meters per second squared for the acceleration of gravity. And doing the calculations, we got 4.66 meters per second for the Y component. For the X component, we used 0.378 meters for the displacement and 0.95 seconds for the time with 0 acceleration, so we did not factor in air resistance. And after doing the calculations, we got 0.398 meters per second for the X component. And in the end, we used the Pythagorean theorem to find the overall initial velocity of 4.68 meters per second at a 45-degree angle.
So the second trial, the total distance the marble went was 0.381 meters in 0.97 seconds. So to find the initial Y velocity, we had our displacement 0 because we didn't account for the height of the cannon. So the time was 0.97 seconds, and we solved for initial velocity, we got 4.75 meter per second. And then for the X initial velocity, the displacement would be 0.308 meters, which is horizontally, and the time would still be 0.97 seconds. So we solved for that, and we got 0.318 meters per second for our velocity. So to find the initial velocity, we did the Pythagorean theorem. So 0.318 squared plus 4.75 squared is equal to 22.6, and then the square root of that's 4.76 meters per second, which is our initial velocity.
For trial 3, the marble went 0.368 meters in 1.04 seconds. For the initial Y velocity, we used the second equation, and there was no initial displacement because we didn't account for the height of the cannon. So when we calculated through, we got 5.1 meters per second. And for our X initial velocity, we have 0.368 meters because that's how far the marble went. And then after we calculated using the second equation, we get 3.68 meters per second. And then using the Pythagorean theorem to get the initial velocity, we have 0.368 squared plus 5.10 squared, and the square root of that is 5.11 meters squared for the initial velocity. Now for the average initial velocity, we took all 3 trials initial velocities and we divided it by 3 to get 4.85 meters per second.